ఓకే, అన్ని సెలెక్ట్ చేసావు కదా. ఓకే, సెలెక్ట్ క్లోజ్.
Select, sir.
క్లోజ్, సెలెక్ట్ అండ్ క్లోజ్. ఇప్పుడు డయాఫ్రమ్ ఆప్షన్ వస్తుంది కదా. డిస్ప్లే స్ట్రక్చర్ ప్రాపర్టీస్, అసైన్ లోకి వెళ్ళు. అసైన్ లో ఇక్కడ పైకి వెళ్ళు. ఫ్రేమ్స్ షెల్ లోకి వెళ్ళు. షెల్ కింద ఉంది డయాఫ్రమ్. D2 అప్లై. ఓకే, అయిపోయింది కదా అసైన్, అంతే. But you have to know the importance of what is diaphragm and why we have to assign diaphragms.
Yes, that's what I wanted to ask you.
The diaphragms అనేవి మీకు load distribution అనేది it is going to bring the entire mass together. The mass of the structure at one location, the mass is not even depending upon the shape of the structure. Let me share a whiteboard over here and let you explain you what exactly is use of this diaphragm.
Shall I stop my sharing, sir?
Stop your sharing. So when we do some calculations, మనం ఏమైనా calculations చేసేటప్పుడు see, when we do some calculations, we have to calculate. So if this is a slab area, you have to calculate the center of the slab. You have to identify the center of the slab, right? So here, when we explain it, it is very easy over here. But when it comes to the real structure like this, if you have a structure and you have the room sizes over here, this will be like this. Some room will come over here. There will be 3 rooms over here. There will be some kind of this arrangement and all will disturb the CG of the slab. Actually, for this one, the CG is at the center. If we have A and A, but here this is A and this is B, and again internally you will be having these beams and columns somewhere here. So what happens is that the CG of the building is disturbed. So the CG of the building might be shifted to somewhere over here. And the center of mass, okay, and the forces, the external forces also, the wind force or the earthquake force will act from this CG. So what happens is that ikkada center lo unnadi kabatti meeku uniform ga it side moment oklaga vastundi. But since you have center of mass and center of rigidity, it will be different. Somewhere you will have this stiffness, rigidity will be here. So there is a difference of here of E. Let us make it as E. So because of this E, the moment will be created. The moment will be generated. So what happens is that when you give the diaphragm, it will distribute these forces as per the it will calculate automatically. ETABS will calculate the center of stiffness and center of mass, and then according to that it is going to calculate the moments. Okay, if you have the wind force ఎక్కడి నుంచి యాక్ట్ చేస్తుంది? హారిజాంటల్ గా మీకు హారిజాంటల్ డైరెక్షన్ లో వస్తుంది. సో దట్ ఎక్కడ ఎలా డిస్ట్రిబ్యూట్ అవుతుంది అనేది ఇది బేస్డ్ ఆన్ దిస్ డయాఫ్రామ్ it is going to calculate center of mass and center of stiffness by the properties that you have given. You have given the slab thickness, you have given the column, you have given the beam size, you have given the geometry, and depending upon the geometry also your CG will be disturbed. CG atu to move avutundi correct ga undadu. For example, if you take a I section, if you take a T section, where the CG will be there, the CG will be there somewhere over here. It's going to be there. It's not going to be exactly at the center, right? Similarly for the building, if you take a rectangle, then the CG will be over here. So here the CG, center of mass, and then the center of gravity will differ. Avi ekkada act chestund anedi automatic ga software calculate chesi it is going to calculate the additional moments form అవుతాయి. ఆ moments ni software అనేది equal ga distribute చేస్తుంది. That is the use of diaphragms. Okay, especially these diaphragms will be useful when you apply the earthquake loads and the wind loads. Okay, so ni share screen nu cheyam. Understood?
Yes, sir.
So based on that you will be giving the diaphragms. Then after that you can start giving the loading. Then you can go to the loads also. See, the loads are also not even. The diaphragm will equalize that one also. It will consider that also when it is giving the moments in the columns and beams, because one side you will have different types of loading and the other side you will have some different kinds of loadings, right? Based on the architectural plan and all, the wall loads and the gravity loads will be differing. Okay, so now how to assign it, how to assign the wall loads, I'm going to tell you. So close one of the window, close this 3D view. You can close the 3D view, and now you can simply go to the, you have that below arrow mark is there now, below tools. You are presently in the zero level. You can see over here Z equals to 0. Can you identify in that window plan view?
Yes, sir.
Foundation depth Z equals 0. Presently you are in the ground floor, so there you don't have any slabs, so there is no need of any kind of loading. So go to the top. Yeah, that's the correct thing. Move up in the list, click on that. So once you click on that, at 2 meters you have this slab. So go to the next level. This is at 5 meters. So at 5 meters, that is the ground floor. This is the first floor, I think. So
Yes,
here below that, you can see at the right side bottom, 1 story is there. 1 story option is there. That means whatever loading whatever you are selecting, only 1 story will be selected. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So you keep that 1 story like that only. Now you select the beams where the walls are coming. You have to see in the architectural drawing. You have to open the AutoCAD, and you have to see where the wall loads are coming.
Yes, sir. Just a minute.
Or you can open the PDF file that I have sent.
Yes, sir. Just a minute, sir.
If you want, you can stop sharing for a moment and then you can share again.
Yes, sir.
స్లాబ్ అసెండ్ చేస్తుంది కదా సార్.
ఏంటమ్మా?
స్లాబ్ రీడింగ్స్ అసైన్ చేస్తుంది సార్.
Can you speak a little bit louder?
స్లాబ్ రీడింగ్స్
Slab.
ఎస్ సార్. అప్పుడు మెంబ్రేన్ అని ఎందుకు తీసుకోవాలి సార్?
There are 3-4 options over there. Thick shell, thin shell, membrane, and other option will be there. So that depends upon the type of material that you're using. So thick shell means it is going to take the loads. Membrane means it is like a cover. It is just like it does not take any loads. So membranes will not be used for the slabs. Will not be selected for the slabs because they're like what you can say that sheets. Like if you go for a steel truss design, there you will be having some covering roof sheets. So those thickness will be very less, like 5 centimeters or 10 centimeters thick sheets will be there. So they are not going to take the loads. They are just the covering material. Only you have to consider these stresses in that, and you cannot design those sheets to take the load. So if you have that kind of a structure, then you have to select membrane. And when it comes to the slabs, thick and some options are there. Just share the screen and open it. Let me see it once. Prakash, are you ready with that? Yeah, let it open. In the meanwhile, you open eTabs and go to the defined. Go to the define and section property slab section, and slab. Click on modify. Yeah, here you have membrane. See, that membrane means it is wrong. I think it's not correct. You have to change that membrane to thickness. Open that one, membrane. So you have shell thick, shell thin. So you can go to the shell thick. You can go to the shell thick and keep that one instead of membrane. So membrane, you have doom like Taj Mahal చూసారు కదా మీరు. తాజ్ మహల్ మీరు చూస్తే డూమ్ లాగా ఉంటుంది కదా. So that is a membrane. It does not take the load. It is only going to take its self weight, and we have to design that dome only for the stresses, whether it can withstand its own stresses or not. So when you go to these kind of thin kind of structures, then you have to use that one. So this is a flat. It is a completely flat slab, and you will be having some thickness of 125 and around 125 and 130 mm thick. That is almost 6 inches, 5 inches, and 5 inches. 125 means 5 inches. So that can be a thick shell where you have to, where this is going to take the load and moments will be coming. So you have to select this one and change the thickness of here also. Instead of 150, you can go to the 120, 125. Make it 125. Okay. Okay. Fine. So that is what the difference. I hope you have understood.
Yes, sir. So steel ki kuda steel am తీసుకోకుంటా రీబార్ అని తీసుకుంటాం కదా.
అది రీబార్ అని సెలెక్ట్ చేయాలి. యాక్చువల్ గా మీరు ఆర్సిసి డిజైన్ చేస్తే రీబార్ అని సెలెక్ట్ చేయాలి. స్టీల్ అనేది వేరే స్టీల్ స్ట్రక్చర్స్ కన్నప్పుడే మీరు అక్కడ స్టీల్ ఆప్షన్ సెలెక్ట్ చేయాలి. You should not select other things. So when you're doing RCC reinforcement lo steel పెట్టేటప్పుడు rebar an option వస్తుంది. You have to select that only. Okay. Now you have this plan. In this plan, where do you get the walls? Now you have to identify where the walls are. So I can see right round there are walls. There are two types of wall. One is the thick wall and one is the thin wall. And the outer wall is a thick wall. Maybe it will be having a thickness of 6 to 7 inches. So let us take it at 6 inches. So when it is 6 inches, what is the wall weight you have to calculate? And when it is 4 inches, what is the wall weight? That is inner walls. You can see all the inner walls are having less thickness. Kada? Can you see all the inner walls you are having less thickness, and outer wall you are having more thickness. So that thickness I have already explained to you and told you to take 6 as the outer wall thickness. So when it is 6 inches means 150 mm thick. So 150 mm means 0.15 meters. So 0.15, you have to calculate the weight of the wall now. So have you calculated the weight of the wall? Weight of the wall.
0.15 into height of the wall.
So this is 0.15 into height of the wall. That is the floor height is 3 meters.
3 meters.
3 meters. Then it is going to be 3 meters minus the beam depth. There will be a beam over there. So you have to deduct it. But anyway, to be on the safer side, let us take it as 3 meters into thickness into density. What is the density of brick? What is the
19, sir.
density of brick? So whatever might be the material that you are using, that density you have to select. So whatever some of the constructions will go based on the lightweight bricks. So you have to find out, you have to get the specifications for the brick, and you have to give that density over here. So natural red brick density is the well-known density and the well-known standard that every construction will be based on. But apart from that, the latest technology, we don't know. Many of the technologies are coming, and different kinds of materials are coming every day. So you should find out from the client what type of bricks, or you can suggest the client that it is better to use these kind of bricks, and based on that you can get the density before itself. So for the red brick, generally it is going to be from 18 kilonewton per meter cube to 20. So on an average, you can take it as 19 will be the density of brick. So this is going to give you how much? 19 into 3 into 0.15.
8.55.
8.55 units kilonewton per meter.
Meter. Kilometer per meter.
What is the basic formula for this one? The basic formula is volume into will give you weight. Okay, so this is the volume. This part is volume, and this part is density. So here volume means what? Length into breadth into height, right? It should be actually length into breadth into height, right? So here we have given only we have given only
Breadth and height, sir.
we have given only the height and breadth. We have not given the length. That's why I have written as kilonewton per meter. That's why it is kilonewton per meter. Because that length we don't know. We in the model. Can you share your screen back in AutoCAD? Can you share? Can you share the AutoCAD file?
Actually,
Oh,
I worked the AutoCAD and other systems, sir.
yeah.
I don't have it
So
on.
here, can you see the AutoCAD? This, sorry, not the PDF file. Can you see it? So in this, the column to column is the distance. From column to column, there is a distance, right? So that distance automatically the software is going to take once you apply this units. So that is 8.55. Can you see my calculations?
No, sir.
By calculation. కనిపించట్లేదా?
No, sir.
అయితే you have to stop sharing. Screen share ఆపు ఒకసారి. ఆపేవా?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now can you see? Can you see?
Yes, sir.
Can you see this?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, here the weight of the wall is like this. We have calculated based on this formula. This one, volume into density will give you the weight, in which weight equal, in which volume is 0.15 into 3 and density is 19, will give you 8.55 kilonewton per meter, in which we have where volume is length into breadth into height. This volume is length into breadth into height. So we have given breadth and height. We have not given the length. So that length, that's why we have given over here kilonewton per meter, right? So the weight of here is 8.55. Similarly for the inner wall, so the inner wall thickness is going to be 0.11 into the height is 3 meters and the density is 19. How much you are going to get if you do this one? How much? Yes, how much is the value?
62.7.
62.
6.27, sir.
6.27 kilonewton per meter. This is the inner wall weight. So keep these two in your mind and go to the model. Open your PDF file. Yeah, here you can see that all the walls, outer walls are 8.55 and all the inner walls are 6.27. So now go to the E-tabs and select all the outer walls. Or go to the E-tabs and select all the outer walls.
Sir, all stories select cheyali, sir.
All stories వద్దు, all stories వద్దు.
We are in the first floor,
by
sir.
floor, then you have to go to the, instead of all, if you select all stories, the top floor also will be selected. So you have to first select only the, you have to eliminate the top floor. Go to the 3D view option. Go to 3D view option. Go to the select option is there, no? Select and go to stories. Go to stories and here select all the stories except the terrace. Select all the stories. Foundation depth also you can say.
Ground floor, sir.
Ground floor kuda select the ground floor is not required. Sorry. Yes. Only the up to there. Yes. Select and then close. Now if you right click on the mouse, right click on the mouse.
On the white screen, sir.
Just mouse ikkada untundi chudu. Show selected object only. Show selected object only. Okay, so now you can see that only the selected object is in view. Fine. Now go to the plan view. Plan view and you can go for the first floor and you can say okay. Okay and close. Now here you can go to the, you can select all stories, go to the all storage option, and now you can select all the outer walls, that is which is having the wall weight of 8.55. Select all the walls which are where you are getting a weight of all the beams. Select all the beams where the weight is outer wall is 8.55.
Sir, if I select in this way, all the
No,
columns
you
get
should not
selected,
select
right?
like that, because columns also will be selected.
Yeah.
You have to select like that. You have to select. You have to select carefully. Here you can see the, yeah, select.
Sir, control పట్టుకోవాలి కంట్రోల్ ప్రెస్ చేస్తూ ఉండాలి.
అవసరం లేదు, కంట్రోల్ అవసరం లేదు. In ETABS there is no need to select the control. Direct గా ఒకసారి క్లిక్ చేస్తే అది సెలెక్ట్ అయిపోతుంది. I hope others are also following, because the next week I am going to conduct an exam. For that exam, everyone have to model it and practice this one. If you don't perform over there, you get 0 marks. So be careful.
I'm done, sir.
Select చేసావు కదా. Now go to the assign. Go to 3D view. Click on 3D view. Now go to the assign option and go to the frame loads below frame loads and distributed. Yes, there you have the dead load. No, wall load is dead load, so you can select, you can keep that one only. And there below uniform load is there, bottom. You can see at the bottom uniform, there you can try 8.55 and click on apply. Click on apply and say okay. Now you can see the, just click on okay. Now you can see the wall loads have been assigned wherever you have selected. Okay, this is all the outer wall. Now the inner wall you have to assign. The inner wall is 6.27 is the weight that you got. So wherever you have, go to the PDF file, see the PDF file wherever you have the inner walls, and for that inner wall you have to assign the wall loading. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, do it. No. You just keep go to the go to the floor and say no. You are actually selecting. No need to
Yes,
select.
sir.
You have already selected. You can use that arrow mark over there. Up arrow and down arrow is there. No, you can use it. Okay.
Yes, yes.
Now you are in the 5 meters level, so you can now select all the inner walls over here. You can select all the inner walls wherever You have the inner walls, you can see the plan and you can select all of them.
Done, sir. So what was the value?
6.27. Click on apply and say okay. See in the 3D view, now you can see the entire structure with all the internal walls, internal wall loading. Okay. Then the live load you can give the similar way you can give in dead load. These are the two things. And for the live load, as per the standard IS 875 part 3, you have to give it on the slab, right? That is the live load for the commercial. You can give 3 kilonewton per meter square area load we can give. So for that, again go to the plan view. You can go to the plan view and
So for live load, we need to give it on terrace also, no, sir.
terrace live load is less than the floor, so that you have to give it separately.
Ground floor, sir.
Ground floor you can give the same. Go to the ground floor, also the same, and that is 3 kilonewton per meter square you can give.
So ground floor కూడా ఇప్పుడు సెలెక్ట్ చేయాలి కదా సార్. గ్రౌండ్ ఫ్లోర్ ఇప్పుడు ప్రస్తుతానికి విజిబిలిటీ
Selection. Just click on right click and click on whole structure. Show all object. Show all objects.
And now, sir.
Now you go to the live, go to the top floor, top view. Go to the top view.
టెర్రస్ ఆఫ్ చేయాలి కదా సార్.
Terrace off change. Go to the select and switch off the terrace.
Yes, yes, sir.
Or no need to go to the switch off. You can just select the floors. Except terrace, you select. Yeah, you can just select that. Or you can go by the properties.
Select by object type, sir.
Object type. It is a not floors. It is slab. No slab. Where is the slab?
there is no slabs.
స్లాబ్ ఇచ్చావు కదా, స్లాబ్ అసైన్ చేసావు కదా.
అసైన్ చేశాను సార్, కాకపోతే స్లాబ్స్ అని ఎలిమెంట్ పెట్టారు.
ఇంకో ఆప్షన్ ఉంటే చూడు ఒకసారి క్లోజ్ చేసేది. సెలెక్ట్ బై ప్రాపర్టీస్, స్లాబ్ సెక్షన్, స్లాబ్, select, click on select, close. Okay, ఇప్పుడు slabs అన్ని select చేసావు కదా. Again go to the select option. Now click on deselect, and click on stories, కింద stories. And now terrace select చేసి deselect మీద click చేయి and close. Okay, now you can go to the assign and give go to the assign and go to the shell loads and uniform, and here you can give, select live load, and then you can give 3 and click on apply and close.
సార్ స్మాల్ డౌట్, స్టార్ట్లో రివర్స్ రావాలంటే మైనస్ ఇస్తాం, ఇక్కడ పాజిటివ్ ఇస్తే సరిపోతుంది.
ఇక్కడ అవసరం లేదు, ఈ ట్యాబ్లో అవసరం లేదు. ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆటోమేటిక్లీ గోయింగ్ టు టేక్ ది డైరెక్షన్. స్టార్ట్లో అయితే మైనస్ ఇస్తాం. క్లిక్ ఆన్ అప్లై అండ్ ఓకే. అవసరం లేదు, ఏం అవసరం. నౌ యూ కెన్ సీ ఆల్ ది ప్లాన్ వ్యూలోకి వెళ్తే మీకు తెలుస్తుంది. ఎవ్రీథింగ్ విల్ బి 3 kilonewton. There you can see all the slabs. It is going to take it as 3 kilonewton for all the slabs that you have been. Now only go to the select only the top floor. Similarly, go to select. Show all objects. Now again select the here it is only one story. You can go to the plan view. Go to the plan view.
Yes sir, yes sir.
And you can select only one story. Okay, so here you can go to the top floor, terrace floor, by using the arrow marks. Arrow marks ఉన్నాయి కదా అక్కడ.
Yes sir, I am already on the terrace.
Terrace మీద ఉన్నావు కదా. Now you go to the one story select చేసావు కదా.
Yes.
Now click on the slabs, all the slabs. It is easy. No, click on the slabs. It will be easy. Yes. Okay, now you can simply go to the assign again. Go to assign. Go to assign. Go to the shell loads, uniform loads, and then you can give 1.5 and click on add to the existing, or is okay. You can just add. Click on apply. Click on apply and say okay. Right, now you have the slab on terrace. So this is how you have to give the loading. So for wind loads and earthquake loads, there are videos. You can watch those videos and apply these loadings and complete the structure.
On the ground floor sir,
ground floor లో ఏం వస్తాయి, ఇంకా లోడింగ్ ఏం వస్తుంది మీకు?
జనరల్ cellar type, if it is a apartment, car loads, vehicle loads ఉంటాయి కదా.
లైవ్ లోడ్ తీసుకోండి. గ్రౌండ్ ఫ్లోర్ లో లైవ్ లోడ్ ఒక 2 తీసుకోండి, అది ఇవ్వండి. Sir,
Okay, sir.
so this is how you have to give the loadings. So మిగతా వాళ్ళు ఇంకెవరు చేస్తారమ్మా? So I'm going to open an assignment for that. This one, everyone have to upload their EDB file in this. Today, I'm creating an assignment for this lab. In that lab, you have to upload this EDB file with your name in it. So I'm applying RCC structure with loads. So this is the file, this is the assignment that you have to submit by today itself.
Until load, sir.
Until loads. Dead load, live load. Wind and so I have created the assignment. So everyone has to upload the model as on date. In the next class, you have to upload the remaining things, that is the analysis report. In the next class, you have to upload the analysis report and design understanding. How do you understand? What is the moments and how did you design the columns, beams, and what are the stresses in the slabs is what you have to understand and upload that also later. So, but for today, you have to upload that one. So in the next class, I'm going to conduct one internal exam for the truss model that you have already completed. So basic truss model, I'll give you the geometry size. Individually, everyone have to do it individually and they have to upload by themselves in the next class with all the loadings. You also have to upload the report, like what is the force, that what is the section size that you got, the complete report you have to upload. Okay, so the practice this truss diagram, truss model, and be ready for the exam, next class exam. You already have the video links are there. You can go through the video links and revise them and be ready with the model. So I have others also have done. Prakash and Kaushik and Niharika have done it. The remaining students, Murthy, I think Murthy also have done it till the. Everyone have done only the model part. The loading part I have just now discussed with Prakash, and the remaining students also I hope they have understood and they can now apply the loads. Yes or no? Amarnath? Huh?
I can do it, sir.
Yeah. So everyone do that one and upload. Now you have some time. You can do it and upload. I have already created the assignment link in GLearn. You can start modeling it. Apply the dead load, wind load, earthquake